Megyn Kelly voiced her disapproval after Kamala Harris and husband Doug Emhoff hosted political commentator Joe Scarborough and his wife, Mika Brzezinski, for dinner last month at the vice presidential residence. "I just threw up a little in my mouth. It's so gross how incestuous this is," the journalist said on the Tuesday, February 6th, installment of the Megyn Kelly Show podcast. "And yes, I say the same thing about the other side," she clarified. "Trust me, I would never go have a private dinner with the sitting vice president and her husband because you need to stay like this with them," she added, holding her hand out to indicate keeping space between someone else and herself. "Only if you can prove that you cannot be a bootlicker on the back end of that meeting are you allowed to do stuff like that," Kelly continued. "And these two, Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff, cannot do that." Kelly also pointed out conservative broadcast host Sean Hannity had recently done something similar with Donald Trump. Hannity went on stage with Trump, and he's described Trump as his best friend, she explained. "They were way too incestuous for my liking, and I said so at the time. Hannity and I had battles when Trump was running for president that spilled over onto camera and into the public sphere because I felt this way about him too. I'm not partisan about this," she reiterated. "I really think if you're going to be in the media business, you have to have a professionally arm's-length relationship with someone who's in a position of power. You are there to represent the people, not to push the agenda of the people who are in power. You're supposed to be holding them to account," a podcast host noted. "And we've just gotten to a very weird place in the media space where that's forgotten. It isn't only Harris and Emhoff who are fans of the news hosts." As OK previously reported, President Biden allegedly sought advice from Scarborough via frequent phone calls, according to a recent Axios report by Alex Thompson. Biden also allegedly would ask his staffers to update him on stories or polls Scarborough covered recently on the show.